Hello everyone, I am Putra Mahanugrah, NIM 1712021021150. Today I would like to answer the 10 question of online learning in the Schoology. First question is about what is online learning and also explain the asynchronous and synchronous learning. Online learning is a learning activity that can be done with face-to-face or without face-to-face via application, and the students do not need to come to the classroom. And then asynchronous means that the things are happening at a different time, and it can be done via applications such as Schoology, Google Management, Moodle, and etc. In contrast, synchronous means that things are happening at the same time, and it can be done with face-to-face via applications such as Skype. The second question is about the basic features of LMS or Learning Management System. The first is announcement. This feature is the place where the teacher communicates important updates to the class. The second, syllabus. The syllabus feature is an essential component of the course environment. It provides structure for the course and outline course expectations. The third, lessons. These features are the core instructional containers for the course. Online lessons replace the lectures, discussions, and activities that may take place in an outside classroom. Next, discussion forums. This feature is an asynchronous communication tool that allows for the exchange of ideas through the use of message board format. Next, Dropboxes or assignment upload. This feature is a digital space in which documents, presentations, links to websites, and more can be uploaded by the students and accessed by the teacher. Resources. These features stores all types of digital online materials that students are required to review. Next, Gradebook. This features is a tool that displays students' attendance, participation, readings, assignments, and project grades. This feature enables the teacher and students to review and track academic process throughout the semester. The last is a course email. The teacher may use the course email feature to send out important messages to students. The course mail feature is an asynchronous communication tool that enables the teacher to send the message to class members and also view, receive, or send course-related message. The third question is about an example to make a good introduction writing for one topic. And then this is the example that show the instruction of the example of good introduction of writing. I will read this instruction. Dear all students of 5E class, welcome to my writing class. I am Anugrah, as your teacher will teach you about recount text. And in this meeting, you need to read the example of recount text that already posted before. Then you can find some resources from the trusted article in the internet about the generic structure of recount text. After that, please make a recount text with good structure and submit it in the submission page. And then these scores are expected to the students is are understanding the generic structure of recount text. Second, be able to write the recount text with good structure and good grammar. The fourth question is about the why attractive materials is very important, and what is the element that needed to make the online materials. Uh, the choice of attractive materials in online learning is very essential to make the course run effectively, because the materials are the main parts of the online course that must be attractive to make the students are interesting in study and not bored, so that make the students easy to understand and do discussion effectively. And then the elements that are needed to make the online learning attractive. First, the visual design online. that is be related to the material, and then also the design need to be simple and attractive so the student don't feel bored or confused. These elements consist of space surrounding text, line length, justification, headings, and subheadings. Second, page layout. After we design the online learning, we also need to consider about the page layout. The layout must be containing of enough space on the page to keep the mind clear. Enough white space allow the online student to feel that they are not overburdened by the text. These elements consist of typeface, type size, and color. The third, text. These elements also become the important element to make the online learning attractive because we need to know the use of type size that are needed, then the color of the text and the good contrast between the text and the background. The last, graphic element symbols. uh, Elements that consist of symbols and icon, bullets, and number in a series to make the class online learning become attractive. Next, fifth question is about the types of online learning and the relevant technologies tools for the types. The first, class discussion, and then the technological tools that can be used in these types is discussion forums. This activity facilitates students' participation that invite and give the chance for the students to show their ability in every discussion of online course. The second, journal writing, use blog. This activity allows the students to reflect the new knowledge and develop a new skill so the teacher know the students thinking about their own learning and development. Third, shared knowledge base, use wiki. This activity builds the students' unity between other students to make a creation of knowledge and product that invite the students in critical thinking. Fourth, a practice exercise. They can use testing or quizzing. This activity used to evaluate and see the development of students, and the teacher has a chance to give some instant feedback to the students. Fifth, projects can use wikis, blogs, or discussion forums. This activity is an application of student center that invite the students to work in group. So all members of each group must be active and participate in learning to make the better projects. And then the sixth, receptive activities can be used the tools podcasts, YouTube, presentation, and etc. This activity is a part of project because this activity facilitates students to show and outcome their project. So the teachers knows about the students' comprehensions of material and the collaboration between all members in group. Next, about the how to optimize discussion in online discussion. Okay, the first way to optimize the discussion is explain the grades and rules of the discussion to the students to make the students more active in class in discussion. And then the second, made a good discussion or a creative project that provides students with a debate prompt. Third, monitor the discussion so you can give feedback to the students who is high and low participation. Then you need to encourage the students who is low participation. The last, make a great online discussion. It means that the students will be eager to express their opinion as much as possible because the score directly show after the discussion finish. Next, the number 7 is about the an example of a learning resource that can be used to engage learners in online learning. One of the resource is audio and video. Audio and video can engage students in learning. These resources are easy to find in internet, and it also can share about the dynamic examples, real world experience, and dimension to the learning module. There are many access to find the audio and video, whether free or paid. If we want to find for free, we can get from YouTube, Google, and many more. Next, the eighth question is about the effective assessment and the example. Assessing learning outcomes is an example of effective assessment that clearly and directly tied to the learning outcomes of the course. This assessment can be assessed for writing skills by giving the students an example of descriptive text in blog. Then the teacher expected to the students to be able to make their own descriptive text by their own thinking skills. The students must be submit the test on the time because it takes effect of the score and immediately give the scores after the submissions. So the teacher can easy to assess the student's comprehension of the writing about the descriptive text and may know the learning outcomes of the students because the size of and due date for grade assignment are reasonable. Next is about the basic elements of to consider when building an online course. The basic elements, such as learning outcomes. Outcomes are the core of an online course. This element expressed at every stage of process that include course materials, resources, activities, and assessments. Second, the online syllabus. The syllabus contains many of the same elements as an on-site syllabus. It is very needed to know about course requirements, evaluation process, contact information, schedule, and institutional policy. And then the third, the course outline. These elements to structure the online course. So it is about how to set the plan course week by week. And then the last, building the lesson and sections. This element is about to make a good organization of the online course in every section within each lesson. And then the last question is an example of online lesson in one meeting. And then this in my PowerPoint show the instruction of the lesson that can do in online course. It is about dear all students of 5E, please kindly read the chapter 5 about cooperative learning in the book and make a group randomly that consists of 4 until 5 members and make a group of the chapter 3 about cooperative learning in the book. Each group must submit the summary before the due date, then all members must give comment or suggestion and the discussion should be done from the 23rd until 30 September 2019. The participation is counted because the participation take effect of the score. Thank you. And that's all about the answer about the 10 and question of online learning. Thank you for your attention. Have a nice day. Goodbye.